Did you know that each school day, many students across our nation do not enjoy access to a high-quality education? The Education Rights Institute supports research and engagement that aims to ensure all students in our nation have access to a high-quality education. Founded with a $4.9 million anonymous donation, Kimberly Jenkins Robinson established the Education Rights Institute to help turn the dream of equal educational opportunities into reality. Robinson is a national leader in education, law, and policy, and an award-winning legal scholar and professor who has represented school districts and served as an attorney with the U.S. Department of Education. The Education Rights Institute is led by a team of scholars and lawyers pursuing three goals: producing new scholarship about a federal right to a high-quality education, assisting school districts in complying with prohibitions of race, color, and national origin discrimination, and amplifying research on harmful opportunity gaps and how to close them.
That is why we have launched the Education Rights Institute.
The Education Rights Institute is leading the conversation on a federal right to a high-quality education. At the 2024 American Educational Research Association Conference, ERI brought together over 200 attendees to discuss a federal right to education and closing opportunity gaps. Experts like Linda Darling-Hammond and Gloria Ladson-Billings joined Robinson to discuss these topics. Robinson's scholarship explains both the harms of the Supreme Court's decision in San Antonio Independent School District versus Rodriguez that rejected federal constitutional protection of a right to education, and how those harms can be addressed.
I believe that the Rodriguez decision was as wrongly decided as Plessy versus Ferguson.
The Education Rights Institute works to educate schools and districts about Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which prohibits discrimination based on race, color, and national origin by schools that receive federal funds. The Education Rights Institute's resources help schools and districts comply with these important protections.
Every school in the United States, public or private, that receives federal money is required to comply with federal civil rights laws, including Title VI of the Civil Rights Act of 1964.
Disparate treatment under Title VI involves intentional discrimination. That means if a district or school engages in a policy or action with the intent to harm a student, partially or fully because of a student's race, color, or national origin, it could violate Title VI.
Disparate impact discrimination, on the other hand, doesn't require intent. It occurs when a neutral policy disproportionately affects students of a certain race, color, or national origin, causing significant harm.
ERI's Title VI and other educational expertise has been featured in national and local news outlets, increasing the accessibility of critical legal protections and research in language that everyone can understand. ERI is promoting the national conversation regarding the urgent need to close harmful educational opportunity gaps. We publish high-quality reports and concise videos for educators and policymakers, and host convenings where we bring people together to explore research, scholarship, and potential reforms. In an event covered by Education Week, leading education scholars, policymakers, and advocates gathered for ERI's launch in 2023. We discussed the importance of closing opportunity gaps and why the team at ERI, under Robinson's leadership, can meet this challenge.
None of this will be easy, but if there were anyone I would bet on in terms of being able to make a dent and make progress on this, it is Kimberly. I don't know anyone who works harder. I don't know anyone who cares more about the importance of the issues that she writes about. And I don't know anyone who cares as much about actually making a difference on the ground.
ERI has established partnerships with prominent organizations across the country to support its research and engagement to advance equal educational opportunities. Together, we're making progress toward ensuring that each and every student receives a high-quality education.
We invite all of you to join us.
To join with the Education Rights Institute in its impactful work, follow us on social media and share our research and videos widely. You can also make a donation to support ERI's growth and longevity.